been struggling to be consistent, I am going to list some things for you to do so that you can break free from being inconsistent. So the first thing that I will have to say is create a schedule. Create a schedule. I know sometimes we feel like creating a schedule is just so boring. You like to be here, there, everywhere, do this when you want, do that when you want. But I am telling you, it will be so rewarding in the end. Create a schedule of all the things that you have to do. Writing out your goals, writing out the things that you have to do, prioritizing what you have to do is so important. The things that can come later, the things that can wait later, allow those things to be later in your day. But the things that you know that you have to get done right away, do those things right away. Allot that time from morning unto evening, from morning unto night. Schedule out your day so that every day that you are waking up consistently, you are working towards your goals, you are working towards your dreams, you are working towards your vision so that you can see the fruit of your labor, so that you can see God's hand at work, so that you can see it come to pass. So create a schedule. The next thing that I would have to say is ignore the distractions. Ignore the distractions. Distractions are going to come. Distractions happens. Life happens. Things occur. Some things happen that's not even expected. It just happens. And when those things happen, guess what? We got to keep moving. We got to keep pushing. We got to keep working towards our goals. So being consistent no matter what. Being a woman of your word no matter what. Staying true to what you believe in no matter what may come your way. No matter the distraction that might come to try to get you to say, you know what, I'll just work on it tomorrow. I'll just get to it next week. No, continue to push past the distractions and continue working. Continue to push past your distractions and continue pursuing. Continue to push past your distractions so that you are consistent no matter what. You have to tell yourself, no matter what, I am going to be consistent. So the next thing that I would have to say is speaking those daily affirmations. If you have to talk to yourself, talk to yourself. If you have to remind yourself that I am consistent. I can be consistent. I can do something for 30 days. I can do something for more than 30 days. I can do something for a lifetime. Begin to speak life into yourself. Begin to tell yourself every single day that I can be consistent. Begin to tell yourself every single day that I can be structured. Begin to tell yourself every single day, if this is the dream that I want, I am going to do what's necessary for me to get there. If this is the dream that I want, I am going to continue working at it no matter what. If I want to see my dreams become my reality, I am going to work. I am going to work. I am going to work every single day. I am going to work. I am going to put in the necessary work because I know if I work, God is working. When I am working, God is working. When I am moving, God is moving. When I am giving, God is giving. So the next thing that I will have to say is being patient with yourself. Being patient with yourself, allowing yourself to have grace for yourself. We have grace for so many other things, so many other people, but we give ourselves no grace. We have no patience for ourselves. Give yourself some patience. Sometimes something might come up, or you might have something going on in your family or at your job or wherever it might be. Things happen. So sometimes your schedule might not go the way that you did plan, right? Sometimes what you was going to do at 8 o'clock, you now may have to do at 10 o'clock or 11 o'clock. Sometimes it's okay. If you have to alter, if you have to shift, be able to shift knowing that it's still going to get done. Be able to shift knowing that the work is still going to get completed. Be able to shift knowing that no matter what, my goals are going to be accomplished. Because we get so complacent, we get so content. As soon as something comes up, it's like that's a pass for us to say, okay, I'm not even going to work towards my goals today. I'm not going to do anything towards my goals today because this thing just came up. That thing just came up. I just got some unexpected news, or something came up that I wasn't expecting. So I'm just not even going to do it. Don't find yourself in that pattern. Don't find yourself being tricked. Don't find yourself falling to that scheme, because once you go into that, it's hard to come out of, because now you're comfortable there. Now you're okay there. Now you're okay with where you are. So don't get comfortable in that. Don't get comfortable in that. If something arises or something comes up, give yourself grace. Have patience. Give yourself patience and say, okay, it might not be the time that I allotted. It might not be the time that's on my schedule. It might not be in my routine, but I'm going to pivot. Be okay with pivoting. Be okay with shifting. Be okay with moving. Sometimes shifting is good, right? Sometimes pivoting is good. Sometimes a little delay is good. That doesn't mean that it's a denial. That does not mean that it's not going to happen, but that just means that I have to now pivot. That just means that I have to now shift, and be okay with that. Be okay with that. Be okay with that. Forgive yourself for that. Show yourself some grace. Show yourself some compassion and say, okay, I am going to be consistent no matter what. Yes, this thing may have taken a turn in my schedule, but that's okay. That's okay. It's going to get done. It's still going to get done. It's still going to get done. It's still going to get done. And then the last thing that I would have to say, in order to be consistent, we have to want it so bad. How bad do you want it? Ask yourself, how bad do I want it? How bad do I want it? You have to want it and know this is what I want. And you can't just want a thing, but you have to do a thing. Don't just want a thing, but do a thing. You be the first partaker. You be the first partaker in that thing. If nobody else is moving, okay, so what? That's okay. You be the first partaker in your dream. You be the first partaker in your vision. Believe in yourself. Believe in the thing that you want to be consistent in, knowing that if I am consistent, I am going to see this result. If I am consistent, something good has to come out of this. If I am consistent, then it's going to pay off in the end. But you won't know if you're not consistent. We give up in the middle. We give up right when something doesn't go right. We give up when we feel like, oh my gosh, I'm failing at this. We give up. Don't give up. Stay consistent. Whatever you can do for 30 days, you can do for a lifetime. Whatever you can make a habit, they say if you could do it for 30 days, that becomes a habit. Now, whether it's a good habit or a bad habit, whatever it might be, you can do for a lifetime. So make sure that your 30 days, you're putting in some good consistency so that you can see some good results. You're putting in some good quality, good value, so you can see some good quality results, right? So I pray that this video helps you, it blesses you, it inspires you to be consistent so that you can see the results, so that you can see the fruit of your labor. You can do it. You can be consistent. It's not impossible. It's not hard. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. I love you, and I'll see you on the next video.